Alright, what is going on, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? The ACMJS Gamer here. Today we're here to talk about Assassin's Creed Red and its new engine, base building, combat, and more. This is an article from Insider Gaming by Tom Henderson. There will be a link down in the description down below to this article in full detail if you so wish to read it at your leisure, as I'm going to only highlight the bits that I find interesting. So to get started, sources explain that the Anvil pipeline allows all of the various Assassin's Creed studios to work from one unified branch rather than having different versions and branches. Assassin's Creed will benefit visually from the lines of ray traced global illumination and virtual geometry. They are working to completely overhaul animations, parkour system, dynamic weather, and more. Now, furthermore, this is where we get into the weeds a little bit. Combat in Assassin's Creed Red was described to Tom Henderson as being somewhat similar to Valhalla. That is the first red flag of many. But featuring a lot more gore, including blood and decapitations. Stealth also plays a major role in Red, somewhat akin to Splinter Cell. The player can extinguish torches, hide in tall grass and bushes, and even go prone wherever they please. So this is very interesting because they're talking about combat and they're saying it's similar to Valhalla, which is something a lot of people didn't like and something that I personally didn't want to hear. It's great that they're including more blood and decapitations, but the somewhat similar to Valhalla combat, we don't like that. Also, the idea of like stealth with extinguishing torches sounds cool, but hiding in tall grass, bushes, and going prone, those are the hide in tall grass is an element that's been in the series forever at this point. The going prone is a mechanic that they did in, I think, Breakpoint and Wildlands, Ghost Recon. And extinguishing torches, that's a new one. But like I've said before, the idea of this game is cool, but I think Ghost of Tsushima just did it better, and the combat is better. And to me, the combat doesn't seem like it's gonna step it up. Same thing with the parkour; it was improved, and the skills were pretty decent in Mirage. But from what I'm reading, just based on this, it seems like they're taking steps backward when they took steps forward. Now, moving on, this is kind of cool. A major evolution to the Valhalla settlement feature. In Red, players will be able to build their settlement in a big way named, quote, the Hideout, which is where the player will be able to build the likes of an armory, dojo, an altar, and more. These buildings are customizable, and you can pick the building location and different rooftop designs and interior layouts where you can display the likes of your weapons and armor. So very interesting, very like Skyrim-esque a little bit in an Assassin's Creed way. Now, like I said, I will not be purchasing this game. This will not be a day one purchase for me. If I do ever end up getting it, it'll be when it's on sale. I went through the same motions with Mirage, and I was very concerned about the combat, and I was kind of right in terms of the Valhalla combat was still there. That's kind of my only complaint about the game. The parkour and the stealth was much better, but like I said, with this, it seems like they're just entirely going backwards from where we are with Mirage. So that being said, I can't wait to actually sit back and watch this get played. It's going to be one of those games where I will sit there and I will watch the entire story, the entire game this time before purchasing it to see if it is actually worth it. Because to me, besides Mirage, Odyssey and Valhalla were not worth the time because they were big games, they were big investments with combat I didn't like, with skills I didn't approve of, and in the end, it didn't matter because in neither of those games are you an assassin. So for me, it depends on if there's a brotherhood or, what the story is and all that. But by the looks of this base, there are some things that are cool, but a majority of the problems that I had with the other games are still persistent in this one, it looks like. So thank you guys for watching. That's my take. I'll see you guys in the next video. Like I said, if you want to check out this article for yourself, there's a link down in the description down below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.